Niko nafikiria usha set.
Anywhere like a cloud on a sunny day. I smile in a funny way when I see my money is paid. Bila kungoja kusta ish na metoni. In short, you know, miza matumbo. Na matatu na occupy space gadget ile jumbo. Na like them akuna shit. Just Swahili nimeiva maumbo. Ni confuse hata kuliko mafumbo. You can't compare. My boss got me more pairs. You can boxes. The only pair that you have are boxes. Treat my fans like a qualified doctor. With the man project, I'm a certified author. Na little energy, cause I'm a monster man. I'm a star, recognized, little prosper. What's the meaning of choosing a jet in the soccer? I won't compromise cause I'm on the rise. I got my eyes on the prize. I couldn't divide, but multiply my fans to an enemy size. Simon Peter, got he can't always deny.
Hi guys.
Oh my god.
Okay, I never get used to this.
Same.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Do you know we're very bad at keeping our word? This is the third video of the year.
Someone told me at least you're being consistent, by the way.
Okay, so even me, same.
Yeah. We are trying. So, I'm Sheila.
I'm Shan.
And we are
SipSome official.
You know the drill.
Whatever it is that you have.
Like a babies.
I know. I can say that actually.
Our best.
Wamejaza mpaka huko.
Si ndio tushinde tukirefeel. Anyway, so guys, today's video we're going to talk about, okay, it's like story times. Stories. We're going to talk about living with African parents.
More like growing up with African.
Oh yeah, growing up
parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
The same thing. The same thing too.
Because we're still living with them.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway,
yeah.
Yeah. So you go first.
Yeah, with my story. You know, I look back at it and I'm like, okay, this was actually very funny. But when it actually happened, I was so bitter. I was like, no, why is this happening to me? Why is she behaving like this? Why is she reacting like this? Why is she making it? And then you see, growing up with African parents, you know, there's always that one chilled parent. And then there's always the strict parent.
Hakuwezi kwa both. But maybe there are people who have both.
Maybe. Kama ulikuwa na both wako chilled, you are lucky. You are lucky. So I'll take this back to class 8 tulikuwa which year?
2013.
Where 2012. Where? I said 2012. Shanice used to have a crush on this boy in primary school. I won't say his name, but najua kiwatch video atajua ni yeye. Atajua ni yeye.
Before tuendelee, I remember I had a crush on some guy for 2 years, class 7 or 8.
Na ulimwambia?
Yeah, eventually. After primary. Primary sikuwa namuongelesha. Continue.
Sheila.
He was a crush, untouchable. Oh, our next video.
Wait for it. Anyway, so yeah, I developed a crush for this person, but then I didn't want to be the first one saying. And then for some odd reason, okay, it wasn't for some odd reason, coincidentally, he also felt the same. And I was like, oh, so now it's not awkward anymore. So we started spending time together. We'd arrive at school at the same time. We'd finish up assignments together in school. Vitu kama hizo. Yeah. So there was this time when we just started talking about church and stuff. Then I asked him if he goes to church. He's like, no, nini. And I told him, okay, I think it would be nice if we went to church together. So he was down for the idea. Mimi sikuwa najua ingeleta maneno na African parents.
You told your parents?
Told my parents ama ligundua. Ebu sikiza story. So the first Sunday tulienda church pamoja. It went nicely. We even went I'm a Catholic. We went for catechism classes together. As in,
you just introduced him to Christ.
Yes, and let me take credit for that. Yes. But yeah. So that was the first Sunday. Then the second Sunday, you know, at that point we never had like our own phones. So he used to use his uncle's phone. Okay, I had mine. So how I used to reach him was through his uncle's phone. So this particular Sunday, I don't know, it just felt odd and weird and just out of place. I'm calling him, he's not picking up. I'm calling, he's not picking up. I'm calling. Then eventually the uncle picks up and is like, person X has already left. He's heading your way. He's coming your way. I'm like, okay. At this time, we got shachelewa. So I knew, mtu kawa ametoka sahi. Atapatana na mama yangu. Yeah. Nilikuwa nimepanic. To church. We now used to meet hapo kwa stage ya kwetu. Then we walked to church together. Haya. So nimefika church, no sight of him. Nikasema acha tu niingie, masi imeanza, nitatoka saa ya kutoa sadaka nitembea round ya church, nimtafute. Wow. So nimeingia church. Yeah, things flowed nicely, alafu nikatoka saa ya sadaka. Na ni kama mimi sijui, I feel like my mom had 7 senses. Nikalikuwa najua huyu msichana atatoka kanisa hii saa, wacha nimtime kwa mlango. And you know, I just stepped out of church like this. Nikapatana na mama yangu hapa. I'm so serious. He's like, where do you think you're going? I know who you're looking for. Can you go back to church?
Wow. How did she know, by the way?
I think alimpata kwa stage.
Guy. That was so awkward. That was so awkward.
Nikaanza kutetemeka nikasema, hey.
So nilirudi tu?
Nilirudi.
So you guys didn't meet?
So usikize story. Mimi nilirudi church, nilirudi nikakama nilikuwa nimekaa. Then when mass was over, that was when we partnered. And I was like, Shan, you know, I came to church with your mom, yeah? I'm like, oh shit. What did she tell you? She was oddly nice. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. That doesn't sound like Mama Shanice. Let's not be too happy about it yet. This was Sunday. Monday, and this is why this story will forever haunt me. The next day was his birthday. Next day was his birthday. So we get to school, assembly, you know, kawaida, Mondays are normally for assemblies. Assembly, nini, oh, welcome back from Suji, where, oh, blah, blah, have a good week ahead. Class 8s remain behind, nikajua.
It's a done deal.
Out to go back.
I just didn't think negatively at first. This is when everyone else was dismissed to go to class. Shanice and person X, can you step forward? Heart drop. Literal. That was my heart.
What?
Actually, so you two can head to class and then we'll come and talk to you later when we've already discussed things here with your fellow classmates. So go wait for us in class.
What?
And I'm like, what do you mean? Kumbe this whole time they were planning who's going to be the pastor to wed us, who's going to be the ring bearer.
Guy.
And you know, all this happened because my mom went and talked to
the teacher,
the headmistress. Akamwambia, so this is what my daughter is doing. I feel like you should follow up on it. Check if she's reading. Ama kazi tu ni kufocus on this.
Embarrassment.
It was so unnecessary. Mpaka, you know, I went back home. Then even my dad was on my side. Like, yeah, we understand she's not supposed to be involving herself with boys right now, but we shouldn't have taken the matter to school. What's the problem? My mom, no. You. So back to the people planning the wedding. So they come to class, they're there singing wedding songs, and I'm like, oh, this is happening because of who? Because of Mama Shanice.
How the people really taking it?
They were like, this is unnecessary, but this is fun. So let's do it. Let's sing. Let's make merry.
Imagine. Guy.
Nacheza.
Mimi nikifanya hivyo.
Miss J recover mpaka wa leo. As after they've done all those things, and I thought it was just going to be like making fun of the whole situation. Kumbe, the worst was yet to come. Sheila zile viboko tulitandikwa.
Sa mlilalishwa ama mlipigwa kwa mikono?
This is what happened. 2 lockers were joined. You know, on that day, they didn't really care. Like, they saw, this is such a big mistake. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're in class 8. Yes, yet your focus is here and here and here and here. In fact, we will do what your mom said. Okay, so they joined 2 lockers. Nikalazwa hapo juu. Niliwekwa ya kwanza. Nilishtuka nilikaivi. I was like, hey, my God. Haya, nikaambiwa tujamaliza, rudi. Niliwekwa ya pili. Then the thing they were using to chapa me with, it broke and then it landed in the teacher's eye. I'm like, yes, good for you. Because why are you beating me? What's your problem? No, you see these pipes za kuingiza maji kwa tank, hizo za green. Hizo. On what?
In theatre my high school.
To make matters worse, Sheila, I was rolling.
Yeah.
So it was a series of beatings. As
and you can't even like complain because it's your parent who said.
Una complain, unawekwa. Here. Mimi nikamaliziwa pia yeye akafanywa hivyo akachapa. Then after we've been beaten like that, imagine they take our socks, they tie on our hands and our legs and now walk together in holy matrimony.
Oh my god. Good.
Mimi sijawahi recover.
Yeah, you
Sijawahi recover.
Okay. How did your mom know that it was you and that guy?
Sasa coincidentally, again, nimetumia hii word sana, coincidentally. Word of the day. She came to school. There was some PTA meeting that was going on, and I think she was a representative for class. I'm not so sure, but I think so. So she came and then started talking about relationships in school. Then she asked, and by the way, is there any other people here who's in a relationship? But then I think she kind of sensed, she kind of knew. She just wanted to confirm her suspicions. Then some crazy boy in my class, Miss G, what he had against me. Say you?
Alikuwa anakudai kumkata.
What the fuck?
He's like, yeah, Mama Shandis, it's Shan and this guy, this person X. So me, I'm like, surely.
But like, he had beef with you. He had to see jokes. I
mean, I feel like all this wouldn't have happened if he hadn't have said what he said about notifying my mom that I'm in a relationship in class.
How did your mom react your time?
Ilikuwa nitandikwe.
Alirespond aje cause sasa hiyo ni mbele ya watu.
I thought you were fake smile because if I get my hands on you,
wait till you get home.
Exactly.
Mimi, imagine I've never had an experience at relationships.
Before you go on. Najua notice tumevaa same colors. Na leo hakuna wardrobe malfunction.
Makofi.
Ameshinda insist.
Lazima ningewa notify.
Na tukupanga wewe.
Yeah.
Ni vile sijavaa blue.
Na ripped tungematch.
Na ripped. But na joke tingine ni tumematch but sitasema on camera. Anyway, back to the video. Mimi, my mom is very chilled.
The chillest mom I know.
Like
even Mama Shandis is chilled now. She
I think ni jua sasa hiyo imekuwa adult.
Yeah.
Mimi mamangu hajai tuchapa. Because also her vile walilelewa, they were never beaten. Imagine. So I think also none of my aunts and uncles beat their children.
I feel like quickly too nilikuwa natafutiwa kama kosa. Hiyo senye labda kuna mtu amekasirisha kwa ofisi. She nakuja. It'll be like maybe ananiita and then I don't respond. I respond, What do you mean,
Okay, mom is like my dad. Okay, but sasa now vile tulisema tu there has to be a balance. No, my dad was
the opposite.
My dad was actually 1 minute he's so chill, the next minute you're enemies. And you know how he used to punish me? He used to take my phone. So like people are calling me, people are asking, kwani umekuwa wapi? Mimi nasema simu iliharibika. Saa hizo imechukuliwa na ikafichwa. I remember, do you remember the time we were at phase 5 and then we were sleeping like heavily?
Was that phase 5 or phase 4?
Oh, phase 4.
The Moratina day.
That's
I got story time. Atuambi sai.
I got home. My dad was so pissed because of the incident that happened during the day ya siku.
What happened? Ulifanya? Ulikasirisha baba Sheila.
Sasa nisema tu. So, on that day, I was going for a school meeting, my cousins, walikuwa class 8.
Mind you, isi kitambo ni 2019 guys.
2019.
Acha ni mwanike, 2019.
So, but then we grew up. So,
3 years is a lot of time to grow up, guys.
Yeah. So, a friend of mine hit me up, akaniambia, at form leo nini. Nikamwambia mimi sina form, I'm just attending a meeting, alafu nirudi home actually I was meant to come to Buru the way. So this friend of mine alikuwa anatoka shule, then akaniambia sasa basi acha nipitie, alafu sasa tunaweza endanisha tu Buru. So I was like okay. So this friend of mine akapark gari where my dad normally parks the car.
Which friend is this?
You know the friend. So yeah. So nimetoka meeting, so now I'm going home. Ni change alafu sasa ndio tutoke. Ilikuwa tu kitu ya it didn't even take 10 minutes. Ilikuwa tu kuingia kutoka. Sasa hiyo kuingia, sasa mimi niko upstairs. Sasa my friend ako hapo downstairs ameketi, anatumia tu simu. Nikasikia tu gate imebishwa. Kai. Do you know by the way siku mimi kumbuka nikani jana. So you know my dad alikuwa shenda job. So me I was like there's no way he's coming back. But then that day he came.
Those times back. You make those assumptions ndio sasa.
Yeah. Do you know my heart dropped? So my friend
it's like he was giving you space to make a mistake and then he comes alafu
like that's how my Friday, but ilienda kuisha vizuri anyway. So
really
si tulikuwa phase 4.
Hiyo ndio kuisha vizuri
kibata hapana.
Hiyo siku wacha atakuthrow up. Msichana alisahau sijui simu na atawaambia. Hiyo story ya simu atawaambia.
Bebe nafika hapo hata. So my dad bishad. I went and opened. Akaniuliza gari ni nani? I was like my friend. Ako wapi? Kwa nyumba. You know, alinikelelesha hapo kwa hiyo gate hapo. He was so mad. Like he was literally so mad. So akaniambia hebu muite hapa na atoe hiyo gari.
Nikasirikia ni parking space.
No, because there was a guy kwetu. And akona like why on earth is there a guy in the house? To make matters worse, amepark gari mahali gari yangu yukuwa. So my dad made a really big deal out of it. Akaambia
it was just dramatic.
It's a little dramatic. Akaambia my friend and hata kumsalimia baby. I told you he did.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Sasa alikuwa na shake. Nani hiyo nyuma? Hey.
Sijui hata leo nimtext nimwambie.
So
stay tuned for this video.
Akatoa hiyo gari. And then now he left. Alitoa gari kameenda.
Oh, now the friend.
So mimi nikafika home. So my dad was like, how come you're not in school? I was like, say I'm just from the meeting. Mimi nika change na nikatoka. Yes, quarter. Do you know he was about to hit me? Anyway. So natoka nje, I'm looking for my friend. I'm like, sasa huyu ashaenda wapi? Nikampigia. Najua already alikuwa ashafika nini huko total. Nikamwambia hebu geuza gari na
hata mimi nilikuwa nimeenda. As in
I know
someone's parent finds me in the house and I don't
but
even say hi.
The thing is ilikuwa tu kitu ya kuingia kutoka.
Literally like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and the reason as to why he came to Doni was because nini alikuwa shatoka shule. Sasa ilikuwa Friday first of all. Mimi nikamwambia I'm doing this but nadai kwenda, alikuwa anaishi Buru at that time. So either way it would only make sense tuendanishe Buru. Plus I was meeting up with you.
Yeah. Actually ilikuwa tuende na another friend of ours. Nairobi West. And then something came up. And then tukasema you know what? I feel pia ni cool vibes.
So sindio tukakam Buru. Tukasip.
Hii jina SipSome inatufaa tu. Inatufaa.
What? Hiyo siku, is it the day nilipeleka kwa nyuma kuthrow up?
It is that day. It is that.
So the kisses and the Moratina?
Yes. The day I had the big ass hair. Nitakutumia hizo snaps leo siku.
Nitumie. So when I got home, I was lit. Alafu I wanted to get
si
lit.
bado tuko April. I think hata ni
Tuko April.
Tapata reminder, flashback, memories za Snapchat. Kutumia.
So I wanted to get hammered. Ndio nikifika home hata nikikeleleshwa isini bother. So that was the goal. Na nili accomplish your goal. Nikafika home. I understood the assignment and I delivered. Nikafika home. My dad took my phone, took my tab. Alichukua laptop, I can't remember. So no, hakuchukua. So now the following day I'm waking up, I'm looking for my phone. Natafuta simu. Again nilikuwa nishalokiwa nini, like the how kila mtu alikuwa ameenda. So anyway,
on Saturday.
On Saturday there was no one in the house. I was all alone. Sina keys. Sijui ziko wapi. So
wait,
I'm like,
Nima was still in school?
Yeah, she was in high school.
Oh.
So I'm like, where is my phone? Please. But I'm very careless.
Guy.
I'm very careless. Mimi.
Mpaka nashanga why she ends up getting these good phones. Laite haizi maliza 1 year nayo. Mimi ungejota simu yenye
tunatumia. The famous nilikana 1 year plus. I'm like, how?
Achana. Mimi hii simu yangu nimekaa nayo 3 years.
But I really envy people who are so responsible with their phones when they're late.
Because I'm not iPhone 8 plus jameni. Mpaka unashanga
ilika for 1.5 months. But actually
months. Ama hata weeks.
Ilika for 1.5 months. See, I got it mid-October. Kapotea 1st of December. Imagine. Hadi my password was the day I purchased it. Kind. Anyway. So I'm like, where's my phone? So I start DMing everyone I was with on that Friday. Pia wale nilikuDM. Yes, can you liniambia take come over we sip? There are so many incidences.
Anyway, inakwanga incidences ama incidents. What's the word?
Incidents. So what's the plural? Incidents.
Potato.
Please come and join me hapo chini. Yeah, so to cut the long story short, it's my dad who had my phone. He took it that Friday. Sasa alikuwa ananirudishia simu. So we start becoming friends. I was like, guy,
that was unnecessary.
And the way I stressed about it, you remember?
Yeah.
I didn't even
went back.
Lady. Yeah.
We actually went back, and then we called the guy we were with us on that day to ask him if he left your phone in the car.
I was like, wewe, ni sawa tu.
Baba Sheila.
Sawa tu.
Hey, alikutenda. That one. Hey.
But mimi na babangu tulikanga tunatendana. I lucky miss those days.
I have been in the vicinity of one incident. Yani, ushayekwa kwa kona, mpaka you're just like,
be like Shanice. Who?
Be like who?
Be like who? Why?
Yes, I too. Niko hapo taking his side. Like, chini ya maji tu. You know, there's a way someone's parent can talk to you and then they look at you and expect a response.
Yeah.
So I was put on the spotlight like that. Yani, you can't be like, Shanice, what nini? Shansi, nini? Yes.
Yes. Changumu.
Mbaya.
Aki 2019. Friday ilikuwa inafika. Mama medado anachoka tu. But 2019 tulichafua. Oh my god.
Nah, it was maybe like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, those 2 years, 2018, 19. But pia 2020. Kwa nyumba. You remember us having the video calls. Everyone has a bottle. Tunamaliza hapo. There was a time we talked until 4 a.m. We talked for hours. Mimi nilikuwa naona tu hivi incoming group call. Na sasa niko bed na watch series. I'm like, oh god,
it's about to go.
Hapa silali. Alafu nini ku over insist. Washa steamer. We want to see your face. I'm like, I talk to my face.
Tumeka indoors forever, tunaweza kuwa tumesahau vile umekaa.
But I liked the udaku video calls. Tukipatiana udaku talking about the male species.
Manze, mnatupatianga
good times. Anyway,
Anyway.
I think that wraps up the video. Si tunaweza ongea hapa the whole day.
I swear. Tunashare podcast kijokes.
By the way.
Kijokes tu.
By the way.
So
we just
tuna need mic
talking.
pekee.
Hata si lazima. So they can hear. By the way, we should.
It's an idea.
Yeah,
we think
stay
about
tuned.
it.
Stay tuned. So we can just do it today, right now, after the video.
After the video umeona ni saa ngapi? Nataka hii sky niangukie.
Senta kuzindikisha bado tu.
Na Uber.
Kwa mama kona. The audacity.
Anyway guys, stay tuned for our next video.
Bye and please subscribe.
Nili notice kuna mtu mmoja ame-unsubscribe. I keep tabs. Please resubscribe.
Nakusi.
Please. Unajua, many people think being a content creator is easy. Ukitandikwa na kitu inaitwa mind block.
I don't know why you put a mind block tukienda kushoot. But anyway, we also joke. You know, sometimes you normally decide on the content that day.
Like minutes before.
Minutes before. I remember the last video. If you haven't watched the last video,
Rudy, click, iko pale.
Go to the previous. Anza videos zenye Sheila amechange nywele.
Tumenotice.
Let's not paka lipstick ya red. Bye guys. Tunaongea sana.
Here's your moment to shine.
Next ni blue.
You're crazy.
But I want to put blue green.